What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. Good morning, YouTube. It's a beautiful day out. Humidity is really low. Our high is only going to be in the upper 70s. I would prefer it to be more hot and more humid, but guess who's here today? Heidi's here. Now, I can't show you any more of the camper because we're going to hold it all off until it's finished. Heidi's cleaning the paint off down here. We've already showed you this part, so that's not a big deal. Today we're going to do a video that I've been keeping Heidi reined in on, and that is what?
Putting the stuff that's going back in here.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff that we could put back in the RV, but the problem is we haven't gone through all the stuff, but we're going to show you what we're going to bring along and talk about it. We're not going to address the stuff that's going to be going in the truck as far as when we're traveling full-time or anything like that, because we're not traveling full-time right now, obviously, and we know that that's going to be a whole nother situation altogether. And the thing is, some of this stuff we do know probably could go in the back of the truck, so we're going to kind of refer to that sometimes, but this is just part of the stuff that needs to be decided on, and then the rest of the stuff we'll move into the house and take a look there. So let's jump into it. We know this was where we kept all of our towels, and what we've decided is one of the cabinets inside the RV, we're probably going to put some sort of what's that called, wire basket,
Wire shelving.
Wire shelving. Yeah, that's what it's called. Where did I get wire basket at? And we'll be getting rid of this. So we know that this is not going to be used in the RV. This table, however, we were thinking about bringing it because we keep this outside for the induction top, and we also use it for food prep outside, which we'll probably use even more. We have the old TV shelf. I don't know, that's not going to be utilized as far as I can tell. This was in the RV for our tackle. It's my tackle box. I do have fishing poles, and I do plan on fishing eventually. It doesn't seem like we ever get to. There's the stove. We got to find a place for that. And I'm talking about the cooktop. We know we carry this extra cable. So what we're doing is we're going to take all the stuff that we know that we're going to keep and just put it in the back of the truck for now, and then sort through it. Of course, the flag for the flagpole. The problem is before we get rid of this or put it, we got to decide where it's going to go in the RV. That was the thing that we're planning on doing, is talking about the stuff and deciding if we need it. Now, the good thing about you guys watching some of this is you may have not thought about, or maybe you have thought about keeping some of the stuff or having some of these things and not even needing them. Which we're finding out, again, simulating full-time RVing, when we went out camping, we just didn't need it. This is the generator cover, which I still have yet to figure that out. Of course,
You can see that Michael will be controlling what we keep and what we don't keep.
No, that's not the case at all. As soon as we get into the kitchen items and the cooking items and the little flaky items that she likes, that's her decision. Oh, that goes back in the bag holder in the RV. Yeah, we have a holder for all these bags in the RV, which is awesome. All right, so now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. This stuff was all in the RV, but here's the first container that was underneath the seat, or the bed. We had this underneath the bed. 3M double-sided adhesive. These are all kind of tool stuff. This was an extra hose, stinky slinky hose. I think I even have the bayonet connector. Yeah, and we have hose clamps for it somewhere. I don't know, maybe. no, this was damaged. Remember, it overheated. This is one of the things that I want you guys to consider whenever you're looking at generators. The plugs that do the conversion from anything, especially 110 to 30 like this, but even the conversion that they have that goes from 30 to 30, there shouldn't be an issue. However, you could have some sort of an overheat problem, and it would melt inside here. That's what happened to this. I'm not exactly sure why. We went to an RV park and we hooked up and everything was fine, except we were running on 115 that day, and we didn't run anything out of the ordinary, and it overheated, and it had something to do maybe with the campground power. I'm not sure, but whenever you have those generator adapters that change your 30 amp RV plug, TT, I guess they call it a TT30. It changes that plug into a normal 30 because the generator didn't come with a TT plug originally. You got to be concerned about that. That's one of the reasons we went with that Champion, because it has an RV plug on it. So now you can tear apart your generator. Like if you have a Honda, one of these 3000 generators that have the regular 30 amp plug on it, just watch it, some videos. There's a way that you can pull that plug out and rewire it and put a regular travel trailer plug in, so you're plugging in normally, just like you would on your power pole at the RV park or whatever. So Heidi's finding instructions for Steph.
We don't have that anymore, so we can get rid of that.
Yeah, you can hang on to that for our plug in case, I don't know. It's just paper. It's hard to tell what to keep here. Lots of things. Here's an emergency tire plug and repair kit. We'll probably keep that. Some of this stuff, though, we got to decide. Does it stay in the RV or does it stay in the truck? And does it go with my tools?
With technology, that
okay,
you should take a picture of that and save it on your cell phone.
Or is it already online?
Well, if you can't get online, you can get on your pictures, though.
True.
If they're on your phone.
Right. This funnel is, I don't even know what from, but it doesn't, we don't need that because I've got other funnels now.
Is this just a repair stuff?
Yeah, in case we needed another end. Some of this stuff, it's hard to say. See, what we're covering here is some of this stuff used to be in our old pop-up camper.
So this doesn't. This needs
yeah,
to go.
yeah. I don't think we need a canvas repair kit.
This goes in the garage sale.
Okay, sounds good. This is a broken pressure switch, so that can go in the trash. Oh, this all trash here. We're not going to go through every single thing here, but we just wanted to show you some of the stuff that we keep and we've had. All this is from our pop-up camper. I mean, it's. We just threw it in, and I don't know if you guys run into that same situation, but yeah, you get into where you just continuously keep things thinking you may need it, and you don't. I mean, here is trim. This is a piece of trim from our second pop-up camper.
So, and like all this stuff here, and these screws, and
these are nice to have.
These need to go in the electrical box.
Yeah, I have
not in the.
Well, I have now tools and supplies that maybe a lot of this stuff goes into instead of keeping it in the RV.
Do we know what these are for?
Yes, this takes the radio out of the chassis inside the RV.
I don't remember where I got it at. I thought I had to have a rake.
Yeah, so we've got
That's because I seen some lady raking up
pine
cones at Lock 30, and I thought, oh, we might need a rake one day.
Use them for fire.
But I have never used it.
But it's nice here.
But if we're camping in the fall and there's a lot of leaves, and they're in our way.
Go ahead, put it all the way out. Let's see this bad boy. Yeah, I mean, it becomes a big rake for how small it is.
Right.
It's funny though.
Take up much space.
Yeah. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that and she's going to say that. Because it don't take up much space. It doesn't take up much space. It doesn't take up much space, and we're going to say that 100 times.
It's funny because he says it doesn't take up much space because I bought it.
Well, no, I'm going to say the same for me too.
I say that we get rid of the hot dog sticks because we don't need them.
I like hot dogs. Yeah, I don't think we need the hot dog sticks though, because
it's a garage sale item.
It's an over the fire thing, and we just don't cook over the fire, do we?
Well, I love to cook over the fire.
Okay, how many fires have we had?
Right. Well, I don't see full timing and us having And besides that, I hate hot dogs.
Oh, I love hot dogs. That's the other reason she has no problem getting rid of hot dog makers.
We can put marshmallows on them though.
I don't like marshmallows that much. Oh my. Let the party begin. So we have a tote over there. Let me show you that. Let me walk around Heidi here. This tote on the bottom is just RV related repair stuff and use stuff. We don't necessarily need all that, but we're going to keep that for now because I know that we've utilized everything. As far as that hose repair, I'd probably get rid of that, but here's our bags again, bags and bags. We put all these in the RV because these are our trash bags. This is what we use for trash.
Do you think this
Dicor
stuff is any good?
yeah, I sealed it off pretty good. For $9.59, I'm going to get every last ounce out of this stuff.
Okay, well this stuff needs to go underneath the kitchen sink.
Okay, so let's be clear about this. We need all this stuff, and all this stuff goes under the kitchen sink. That's where it's going to go for sure. I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Not the container.
Oh, well, we're at under. How's it going to go under the kitchen sink then?
Don't you freaking worry about it.
Well, we've got to. We've got to make those decisions now.
Yeah, okay. These need thrown away or sold at a garage sale.
We've never used these ever. We thought, well, maybe we will with our new table. Not. So this is a garage sale box, which I suspect is going to get much, much bigger. And at least we put these here where they won't be in the way. So that one's falling apart. Can't believe we kept it all that time.
Parents gave them to us.
Oh.
This is key.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's like brand new. I don't know where to put it, though.
I thought you was putting that stuff in the back of the
Well, I'm talking about in the camper. I don't know where it's going. Of course, this goes with the fish stuff. Which I did use that when we were in Tennessee. Caught myself. Oh, yeah. I have to use that. That goes... I wish I had a little... This is perfect example, guys, of why I want to put another door right here on the RV. I want one more storage compartment door that I can access that area behind the water tank. Remember, I talked about it before. And that is one of the tools that would go in there for sure. Absolutely, without a doubt. So we know we're keeping it. Basically, right now, we're just kind of doing a keep thing. We got to figure out where it goes, and I don't have an answer to that. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Well, these just go up in that cubby hole.
Do we need a pot
this
that
point,
big?
yes.
That big pot.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna cook
Spaghetti
our
in.
spaghetti in. Okay, spaghetti.
Chili.
Let me think. In the last 6 months, how much spaghetti have we had?
We haven't had any. But we claim we're on a diet every other day.
Every other day.
There might be one day. I like spaghetti.
That's a big pot to carry around just for that. We could. Why can't you do
Oh,
spaghetti?
remember?
Why can't you do spaghetti in that little pot?
Nah, I don't think so. We need to find a lid for the induction top.
Oh crap! I forgot about that.
Because we used a lid that didn't fit. We can
Yes.
keep that.
Yeah. This is our normal water supply hose, and this is for extra length. If you guys get some of those campgrounds that, you know, it's a big distance from your water hookup to the post, which we ran into that. I don't know how many times you guys done that, but we have extra hose length just for that, and we also have extra sewer hose length just for that in the bumper, and we also have extra length extension cord, which we're using right now to power the RV, for that reason too. I'm sure we're going to run into a situation though that even everything we have is not enough. But yeah, this was our original water drinking hose that we had with our Apache pop-up camper years ago, and we've kept it in pretty good shape. All right, here's something that I'm so glad to be thrown away, except that you need those hooks. They're just like the hooks we have now. We break one.
No.
I don't even know if you can buy those hooks.
So
all these pots and pans you need to just pick up and put wherever, because obviously you're keeping them all.
well, I could actually put them right in the camper right now because this is.
I thought, did you put contact paper in there already? Huh?
But I need to. I put them in the bedroom this morning.
Well, is that where that's going then? I thought they were going in the back of the truck.
He's gonna be single soon.
I didn't want to kick him over. We'd put him back there, but I have a feeling we'd knock him over. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Heidi's going through it all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, of course. Again, item number 25 that we could probably put inside that extra storage compartment that I was talking about. But normally we keep this inside the RV because of how expensive it is. We'll have to find a place for it. Bungee cords, always keep. The tarps. We keep these tarps because it all started with our mopeds. And when we were out, the mopeds got caught in rain and we wanted to cover them up as much as possible. There's been times that we've taken our bikes out of the RV and we have...
we had to spend $200 and you're going to put that in the garage sale.
Yeah.
Why? It wasn't working in our house, so why would it work in somebody else's house?
Maybe I did something wrong.
Thank you.
Heidi's excited. Did you see that? I threw something that I was wanting to keep away. This is...
You might want to keep this. This is the Ziploc bag. It looks like it's got...
fire starter in it.
Yeah. But we want to keep this?
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you guys haven't seen these things, I don't even know where we found it at. It uses these little bags and you hang it on the door. It hangs on doors and it becomes a trash bag. And it's real easy to use. We love this thing. We use it a lot, actually. So let's put that over here. The bags we'll put over here. Again, this is the stuff that goes in the back of the truck. We'll be going over that some other day. Silverware. We're kind of done with this silverware. This silverware came from our Apache pop-up.
Our first pop-up.
Our very first pop-up. And we've been using it all these years, but it's time for new silverware.
I washed them yesterday. Our new silverware.
Oh, did you now?
Ready to come back out.
I don't even know how we're doing this because this is why...
put it downstairs.
No, I'm saying, how do I put this in here? Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some stuff in the house I gotta put in there.
This is for the those blocks that are at your knees or whatever.
This one.
Uh-oh, our fire extinguishers are getting bad. That wrench, just to let you guys know, is what I use to tighten the wheel chocks.
So this is a new one. This one must be the original one.
Yeah.
It feels like it's froze solid in there or something.
Yeah, what? That's kind of weird. Is that one?
Well, then again, feel this one. It feels the same.
Maybe it's not supposed to move around in there.
There should be dates on these. They should expire.
I don't know. Maybe they don't expire. If you guys know about fire extinguishers, let us know. I don't see any date on here stamped
This one right
anywhere.
here is good because it's got a gauge on it and it says it's full.
Well, this one's definitely got something in it because it's bottom heavy.
That's same with this one. That one goes in the bedroom.
This one?
Yeah. And then this one, I believe, goes in the kitchen. Right inside the door.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So 2 fire extinguishers, and then we have other fire extinguishers too, which we'll talk about that some other day. It's actually some fire begone stuff. We used them.
Which one would we rather keep?
I'd rather keep the one with the dustpan, I think.
Okay. Garage sale. We can keep this one.
See, it's easy for me to keep these. Look, I can keep whatever I want. There, now it's in the truck. Yeah, it came out of the truck. These are the original vents.
And they're all broke up.
And they are broke up and they're plastic, so trashola. Oh man, this is our original toolkit from our Apache pop-up. So this is stuff that we used for this RV. And man, I go to this a lot though.
Well, this is going to go...
It goes under where it went before. I don't know if that's the smartest place for it though, because we could use that for something else.
But it's easy to get to.
It is easy to get to. Basically, this is our onboard toolkit that we use. I think we need to change that up. So let me sort through all this stuff and decide what we're keeping, because there's bulbs in here and latches and all kinds of crap that I don't necessarily know if we're going to use, or if we do, where we need to keep it at. You can see the stuff is maybe getting organized. It's getting sorted at worst. And now we're into a few things here. Now we know, as much as we love this grill, we did a review on this in the past, and I mean we love it.
It's gonna stay with us until we go full time.
Yeah, we're gonna keep hold of this because we love cooking on it. Here's the problem. You have this grill. You can see the space that it takes up. And it's round, so it doesn't pack very easy.
Charcoal.
You have your charcoal starter, which you don't necessarily need, but makes things a lot easier to get your fire started if you use a charcoal starter. It's round. You can see how bulky it is and how much space it takes up. It's not easy to pack. Alright, now you see the fuel that you need. And it's that big bag of charcoal. Now this big bag of charcoal is actually for our charcoal grill that's underneath that cover over there, which we cook at the house a lot with. And that's probably why we love this. This is a Weber grill. Our first Weber grill was that Performer series out there. We fell in love with it immediately. I mean, it's awesome. It cooks so well, and the airflow is so perfect in it. It's just a great design. So that's when we bought this Jumbo Joe, and we love it. And the same thing, the airflow is identical to that big one, and it cooks so well. So we're going, when we do go full time, we've got a Performer Q series that runs on propane. It does a great job. We love it. We cooked this winter with it on our porch. It does a very good job. If I had my choice out of all those grills, if we had the room, it'd be this Jumbo Joe and the charcoal. Now here's the problem. Once you're done cooking, now you're trying to find a place to put the hot coals and ash. You can put it in your fire ring. Hopefully you have a fire ring.
But if you don't have a fire ring, now you gotta wait.
Yeah.
Till it's completely out, and even then.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Is it out?
Yeah, it's got to be cool. Yeah, what if you put it in the back of my truck and you're driving down the road and it starts shaking those coals up and getting them hot? I mean, that could be an issue.
We wouldn't do that.
Another reason I don't necessarily want to carry gas, that was a situation that we were concerned with having the charcoal grill back there, even with the mopeds and the gas tanks that those had on them.
We don't leave any charcoal in our Weber grill.
Yeah, we don't leave any charcoal in there.
We really like to clean it up real well. And I'd hate to see the inside of it because we might not have.
Yeah. Let's get back to what we're going to keep. Not this, but we'll have it for the time being. Your barbecue grill set.
Keep that for
okay.
the time being.
This is all the utensils for the grill. All the flippers and tongs and everything else. We use these next to our bed. They're the perfect height to make little bed stands, because we don't have bed stands in our RV currently next to the bed, and we can still open our closet doors with these in place, so that's a keep. Of course, this water tote's a keep. We normally keep that underneath the bed. We'll see if maybe I can find a place for it in the truck, possibly, because it does take up a lot of space. Here's a big one. We don't know. The answer to this is we don't know. This is a washing machine. I did a review on it. It works great. We've used it a couple times. It's kind of nice because you just, as long as you have electricity, just plug it into the RV and throw in your laundry and just turn it on, and it basically churns it up for you. And it's all stored in this bucket. The thing that this hooks down into, and does all the churning in that. It's all inside of here, so it doesn't take up very much space. I mean, it's like a 5-gallon, it's about a 5-gallon bucket. And here is your complete laundry thing. Now, I know everybody says, oh, you should get the plunger, or oh, they got one that, does this and it's manual and whatever. We don't know. We may end up using laundromat exclusively, because we used to do that a lot.
I hate the laundromat.
Yeah.
I'd rather gouge my eyes out. However, that's probably going to be our choice.
Yeah, this thing works pretty darn good. Trying to lock the lid back on there. So this is undecided. We'll have to see.
How long we'll be out somewhere.
Yeah, and water and electricity. I mean, that's our concern. So Heidi wants to keep this big tote.
No.
No. This goes in the basement. This just holds a bunch of RV stuff. Okay. We're almost positive we have to keep this. And unfortunately, it takes up a decent amount of space because we use this. We had our RV really on a weird angle, and even with our steps down, it wasn't enough. So we're going to have to keep this. I'll have to find a place for it. Again, I was keeping this behind the couch, behind the water tank, and I would love to be able to access that from outside the RV, but we'll get to that whenever. Uh-oh.
We're going to keep those until we full time.
Keep what?
Our little camo river runs.
Oh. We went to a floating park, Falling Rock Park, down in LaGrange, Kentucky, I think it was. And you're not allowed to swim, you just float. So we went to Walmart, we bought these things, we used them one time, and there they are. So we'll keep them, but I have a pretty...
I want to go back.
Well, I know she wants to go back, but we're not going to. They're just not making any sense.
That's going to the garage sale.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Heidi's finally getting rid of her campfire grill. We used this so much when we first started camping because we did all of our cooking over the fire. All of it. Every single meal, every single day for a week straight. Every time we'd go camping. And that's when we had the kids. But, okay, so she says yard sale. Does it need cleaned up?
It may.
All right, so here's something else. We got a really nice new toaster oven.
And poor Craig can't find the rotisserie.
There's a rotisserie thing that goes inside there, and we got it from a gentleman at her work that only used it maybe one time or two times. And this thing is a convection oven. It's everything. When we were thinking about putting it in place of where the oven already was, I don't know. We got to think about that. So far, we're getting organized, but now we got to go to the tough stuff. We got to go inside the house. Welcome to this disaster inside our house. This has been here for how long now?
When did we start?
I don't know. 17 years ago.
Did it?
It's been a while. So everything's just been placed in here now. Some of this stuff over here, this is our son's for his RV, but a lot of it's not. A lot of it's for our RV. The lighting really sucks in here. I don't really know how to change that. Maybe we can do that. Maybe that helps a little bit. Yeah, I guess so. So here's some stuff we still have to add to the RV. I forgot all about those. And we've got more than one. So we know those are going in the RV. Maybe we'll have a place for stuff if we put them in there. So first thing we got is a bunch of emergency ponchos. Look how little space they take up. Do we need them though? The laundry bag.
We need.
Yeah, you need the gloves.
No.
Yeah, recipes. Bunch of 4 ingredient recipe things she had in there. Here's where we have sort of an issue because this was used for storage for the RV.
Storage?
Yeah, when we put the cover on, this covers up sharp objects.
Oh, okay.
The bungee cord we're keeping because these are magic bungee cords.
We still need to keep that.
Yeah, we still need to keep this too. Well, we're not storing the RV this winter.
Whatever.
It's going to be down in Florida. Ain't that right? Go ahead, tell them. Say it's going to be in Florida this winter. All right, so the reason I say keep the bungee cord, it's adjustable. It's really nice. We have a bunch of these, but we'll never throw those away.
The fire starters, candles.
Maybe.
matches.
Maybe.
Until we go full time.
Well, even then. I mean, even not going full time, do we use them?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
This stuff takes up so little space.
So.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
So that needs to go out.
Yeah. This goes to the faucet, of course, at the campground to supply water, and we have one side that's open then that we use to hose stuff off and empty things. This is kind of a new addition. This fan here we're going to find a place for sure, because this is a heavy fan. This isn't a cheap little fan. Now, I'm sure it's made in China,
Freaking Napa
but
on it.
it is heavy. It is a very heavy fan. It's all metal. All this is metal. All this is metal. The cage is metal. The blade is metal. And it's made for RVs and trucks. So,
Let's cover up that.
definitely we're going to have to keep that. Why? Napa's awesome. They're much better than some of these auto parts stores that are in the area.
Whatever. There's hats.
Oh, yeah. We're keeping hats.
They're all smashed.
Yeah.
What about these gloves?
Oh, my. These are my biker gloves. Literally, these are the gloves that I used to wear when we rode our mopeds in the cool, cold weather. We rode the mopeds when it's 40 degrees. But anyways, yeah, these are cyclist gloves. We also use it for the scooters. I don't use those anymore, so those can go somewhere else, to yard sale maybe.
Flip-flops.
Shower shoes, yes.
So we'll put them back in there. Alarm clock. As long as I'm employed locally, yes.
Yeah,
I don't use my cell phone.
she hates using her cell phone for the alarm clock.
We're gonna keep these.
Okay. Yep, keeping those. You wear those.
Yeah, my backpack, my purse, this other backpack.
Yeah, all these backpacks and stuff. Whenever I go shooting video, I can carry
Almost everything.
almost every single thing I need in that one pack, and it's just a sling. Of course,
So
the
we're
UV
gonna
goes.
put those in there.
If you notice these drawers, this is from that cabinet that's out in the garage.
So I think I'm gonna put these towels in here since that's not going.
Yeah, this goes back out to the cabinet outside.
This is yours.
Music, and I don't know what the other is. That don't go in the RV, obviously.
We'll put this back in here. We'll keep these.
Ooh, new silverware.
And brand new silverware.
And look how smart we got.
What?
We don't have 15 knives and 15 forks and 15 Oh no, she's telling me we got more. That's right, I forgot. She's got a bunch of stuff in the bedroom hidden away. Oh, good.
I got a new tray.
Oh, cool.
And of course, it's not gonna fit.
Okay, so let's see if we can find a place for this. This is stuff that definitely goes back out to the RV. And most of this stuff is not going into the RV today. We're just sorting through it and deciding what we're keeping for sure. I seriously doubt we need those anymore. What do you think?
We don't.
Ooh, toilet paper. This is all stuff that came from the RV. This is the toilet paper we use with our black tank, and we've never had an issue with it at all. This is the same toilet paper we use at home here. We've never had a problem with it in our septic either. From what we can tell, if you put it in a jar of water, it dissolves relatively quickly and it breaks apart. So just to give you a heads up, this stuff here, this Scott 1000, we've been using it for years at home, in the septic, and in the RV with no ill effects whatsoever. Alright, well, we know we're going to keep that. That's the obvious thing. This goes up in the roof vent. We're going to keep our Lucy lantern. We love the Lucy lantern. We always use that. So, look at our pile we got.
I don't think we need to keep this.
Well, this is in case we go with a different hose system or different size tank, or and it cleans the cleaner too. So this is all we need. Right, we don't need the whole box. We just need these here. And if you guys don't know what this is, that's that, which is that. And we love that. We use this a lot. So this is trash. Trashola. See, our kitchen's kind of got trashola going on already. That we can get rid of it, I suppose. We got a lot of umbrellas. There's only 2 that we really use. Yep. Damp rid. It's always good to have.
A couple games.
I don't know. Do we ever play those games?
I don't know. We've never been camping long enough for long term.
Yeah. How many games do we have available on our phones and tablets? And if we want to play games, we just... I was always concerned if we got some sort of a job that would require us to be out in the rain. You know, like a park thing. That we would have a rain jacket to wear. And these are rain bib overalls and the whole deal. Or if I got broke down on the road and it was raining real bad, I'd have something that we... I mean, it takes up a lot of space, though. Look how much space they take up. Okay. God, I don't know, though. I really don't know the answer to that. Alright, so there's another container of stuff that needs to go in the RV. And tablecloth. Yay! 2 tablecloths.
It's all kitchen stuff, heater.
Oh, that's the, yep. I'm going to keep hold of that. That's for the Wi-Fi booster. That's the omnidirectional, which we have that other one, but that one may get mounted permanently.
We didn't need this.
That's a security device. For all intents and purposes, that's to check our tires to make sure that they are not going flat and that they thump. And if somebody comes to the door and we don't want them there, it's
I'm
for
keeping
that
all
too.
this stuff.
It's all kitchen stuff.
And the heater.
Ooh, the little cooker you're keeping?
We haven't even never used it. It's brand new. It's not even been open.
Wow. Are we keeping it?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, we're keeping our big road atlas. I don't know where it goes, but looky there. All this stuff came out of the cabinet that we no longer have. So, first of all, where would all that stuff go now? It can go under the bed.
Well, it needs to be. Here's emergency flares.
Yeah.
They have to be close by. They couldn't go under the bed. A bunch of flashlights.
Those we can get rid of. Those flashlights.
Okay, well, we need a bigger box.
That's a yard sale thing.
Springs.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is the awning tie down.
So we put that.
Yep, it's for the awning tie down.
Well,
We have a
we're
battery.
getting rid of this.
We even have a battery for it.
We have a battery, and the customer that buys it can.
Have an extra battery.
It never use that flashlight.
Yeah.
This is for one of the steps.
Yep. That's for the anti-sway, so that's kind of a... See, this is something we gotta walk through.
I'm not quite sure why we have one battery.
That's old too.
Yeah.
Yeah, more accessories for the RV. These are the plugs for the hot water tank.
Okay.
These are to keep our stuff from getting stolen.
Right.
Our bicycles. Which, why the lock? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see the big lock.
So that thing is down in here.
What is that?
It's lighter.
Why are you putting it in there?
Because that green container has matches in another one of those.
Oh, it's a fire starter. That's a yard sale thing. It's got a pin in it for the notepad. It's a level and it's a tape measure. It's an all-in-one. We use this a lot.
Yeah.
These are clotheslines and tie-down stakes. This is for the water bottle when we, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the lid.
Yeah, it goes on the water bottle, so I don't know if it's empty. See, I'm concerned with, so we take this off, we take the bottle to go get it filled. Are we going to carry this, with us in the truck? Or are we just going to pop this on?
Right.
And
Does that even stay on? Did you try that?
Yeah, it pops on there. Anti-awning flapper. There should be 2 of these.
Okay. There is, so why isn't that in that tie-down bag?
Yeah, that's probably a good question. Maybe we'll do that. We're definitely keeping these 2 lanterns. We have eaten many a meal. That's for you and, what was this for?
No, something you made up.
So now this is the kind of questions that get, why are we keeping it if we can't remember what it's for? What did we use this for? It's, I don't remember. Was it for a picnic table cover or something? Oh, I need that. It's ours broke again on the our RV jack, so I got to put another one on. Let me have the other clip. I don't know what exactly these are for. I can't remember for the life of me. What did this hold? If you guys know what this is, tell us, because it's used for something. We use this.
I know, but you made those.
No, I didn't make these.
You didn't buy it like that. That's a freaking hanger. That is a hanger.
No, there's
YouTube
no place.
World, that is a hanger. He cut off right here.
Oh
It
yeah,
was a
I
hanger
did.
for a pair of
I
pants.
see it now. Oh, I have no idea what I used it for then. Probably nothing. So this is trash. Unless you can think of something that we need to hold on.
Chip clip.
Oh, maybe that's what it was for.
I don't know.
I think it was a chip clip. I think you were right.
This stuff looks like it has to come outside, and that, I don't know, tape for the awning.
We got to go. This is where we have to. This is going to be a problem. We got to sort through this yet.
None of it's
again.
a problem, huh?
Yeah, it is.
We'll just have to figure it out.
Let's sort through it 4 more times.
Well, I already did once with the out the camera.
So it'd be
I got
5
rid
more
of stuff.
times. It'd be 5 more times.
Oh, well. We act like we don't have nothing. We don't have enough time.
Well, it's 5 more times to sort. All of our time's going to be for sorting. We're just going to keep on sorting it over and over again.
Well, we're not even ready to move into the camper, so.
This is, yeah, this goes with the instructions for
what
that jack.
instruction?
Electric jack. It's on the front of the RV.
Okay.
It says right there.
Yeah, I know. Repaired. So this is the broken part?
No, it's repaired. It's been repaired. Another flashlight. That's definitely a yard sale.
Put it in that clear. I can go to the trash.
Yeah.
Here's a couple lighters.
Stick lights.
This needs to go by the
Flares.
flares. This is Velcro.
Yep. See, I'll have to go into my supply stuff, which will ultimately probably be in this box.
So that can go, since this is mostly inside, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Inside stuff, you mean?
well,
That's the emergency crank for the jack. In case the electric jack quits working, that's how you manually crank it. Yep.
we'll go inside.
Yeah. That's that museum putty. It keeps everything in place when you find a place for it, which...
It's butane that needs to go in there too.
Yep.
Get rid of that.
We could put this on the porch.
Okay. We have some bugs out there.
Yeah. Let me go put that on the porch.
It's thrown away.
Yeah, here's our camping...
No, it's from the RV show.
Yeah, the RV show. That's what I meant.
Here.
Mike's Bar and Grill in Berea. I mean, that's supposed to go on our taxes. These are my receipts for my taxes. That's why they're here. All right, let's fix that. All right, so this is when we installed the L toilet. We may need that because we're getting ready to work on that toilet again, I believe. And we've got these 2 fire extinguishers. I think I talked about these before. You guys need to check this stuff out. It works well. It's incredible. So we'll have to...
These expire in 2021.
2021. So we've had them for 2 years? No, a year.
This is just extra stuff for when dumping the tanks and
Working.
working on stuff.
Yep. Which
They're brand new, so I got them on the clearance.
we might have to use.
So I'll keep those.
Might have to be putting some of this stuff in the supply part. Of course, the furnace, we got to find a place for this in the RV. That's going to be delightful.
Can that lay on its back?
Yes, it can.
Can probably go under the bed.
Yeah, it can. Okay, so now this.
This is all a bunch of kitchen stuff.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, we already know. Well, we'll have to see if we're keeping it or you already know. More contact cement, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
What was that for?
We need to keep it.
I don't know. We had a tube, but sure.
There's a kitchen towel. This is for the little.
Yeah, look at
all this stuff.
Look
so
how.
when we go camping, I don't have to wash that many dishes.
Yeah.
Applebee's.
I love it. We take this stuff out, we use it, throw it away. Hey, there's another two more fire extinguishers.
Yeah, we had 6 of them. You gave Bud a couple.
Yeah.
So,
You got one in my truck.
we can move that over here. I can.
Move what?
This. We can put some of this stuff in here. But, yeah, I just figured that we would use this stuff first.
Which we do.
Yeah, I've got another container. Some of that stuff was from like 2 graduation parties. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Cutting board. I don't know if we need it. New wave, stove, whatever they call that. What do they call it?
Induction.
Yeah.
We do use that.
Garbage bag that we got from camping somewhere.
Yeah, that was nice. When we went to the Tampa...
Yeah, they gave us...
What was that called? The Tampa Camping World.
Camping World.
Is it Camping World there?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that was it. Anyways, they gave us trash bags for our trash. They just told us that we set it out by the road.
So I keep those for...
Yep.
I'll put that...
Degreaser for my nasty hands. More butane is supposed to go in that other container.
That's empty.
Supposed to go in that other container with the other butane.
These are...
Remember?
Well...
You already have...
I know, but these are both going to the kitchen.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Will we use those? What these are, guys, is
You pop them on pop cans.
you put them on top of a regular pop can, and it becomes basically a bottle that you can seal off. And our problem is when we get a can of Coke, we only drink maybe half of it, if that. Yeah, there's that other tape measure. I was looking all over for that. Of course, again, we're going to have to sort through all this stuff and decide where it goes in the RV. Yes, that goes tools, because I use the crap out of that. That's why it's all beat up.
Can it go to...
It goes in the tool holder that's inside the RV, or that's in the garage right now. That caddy,
Okay.
that's what that was for.
Well, I put that stuff in there.
Another stick lighter. There's some more screwed up drivers. Look at all these screwdrivers. Woo! Look at them all. Here's another short one. This is for the indoor toolkit. And there's a pair of scissors. Markers. Look at all those markers.
Yeah.
All that stuff definitely needs to go in the kitchen in a junk drawer. Which
People
will
are
be
gonna
one of
have
these
a
added
junk.
drawers.
Well, that could be, yeah.
Because I think I'm going to put one on the bottom of the table. That was somewhere. Wow. Look at all this stuff.
I don't know how much cooking I'm going to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you need to measure out anything?
But just in case. We still have some laundry soap.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah, but I don't like this one at all. But it'll have to come with us for now. I'm not bringing it back and forth. Michael said we're not having spaghetti, so...
Whatever. Heidi's keeping the pot for it, so...
I got these in a kit or something, and I'm sure that, like, all my pans require plastic.
Yeah,
This can be used for outdoors.
yeah, for the propane grill.
And no.
No?
If I have a kit, that's silly. This can go
Go where?
to the garage sale or whatever. This is new.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I had 2 of these.
Yeah, you do. It's right by your hand.
Okay. That. I'm putting all this stuff. I don't have room in here. A couple steak knives.
Yeah.
This. Go with that. Just lay it here for now. I can slice up garlic.
Metal.
Yeah, but it's a pretty nice one.
It's metal.
Shit. We ain't gonna be making mashed potatoes. We'll go to the restaurant to have those. I like to have a wooden spoon.
Yeah, I
or
do.
Wooden spatula or whatever. Toothpicks.
Oh, yeah. We always use those.
No, the lid don't close. I never really used any of these.
No.
Because we don't have a stove or an oven anymore.
Yeah. That was toaster oven thing.
So that's this toaster oven.
No. Oh, it might be, yeah. No. Oh, it could be. You could be right.
So you got your thing back.
Ooh, get my toolbox back.
So you can, that. You can have that. That. I don't think I didn't put anything in here. There isn't.
What? How does that open?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't know that it did. Thought you was telling me something new. So I see a lot of stuff going back in the RV. That's what I see. There's a lot of junk.
So I can use this for garage sale.
Okay, so I guess we sorted through the stuff, and now what we'll do, whenever the RV's a little bit further along, we'll bring this stuff out to the RV, and we will then find a place for it. If we can't find a place for it, if we can't make a place for it, then it's going to have to go. But I do need to put those attic drawers on. I keep on forgetting about that.
Can we do that today?
Well, yeah, I guess. I guess we could do that. There was something else we needed to do.
Well, we needed to get carpet, but that's probably going to be one. Oh, was this
Yeah.
in here anyway?
Yeah, our carpet is going to potentially be an issue because we called our carpet guy that's down the street, and they said, we don't do RVs. Just flat out, they don't do them.
Well, at least that's what she said.
Yeah, she said he won't do it. So we called another place, and they're going to come out and give us an estimate tomorrow. Because I want thick carpet in there. I want padded carpet. I want real carpet in there. Just for insulation reasons. Because sitting at that table, I like to sit in my bare feet at the table. And same in the and the same in the bedroom. When I get up in the night, I like to have walking on nice, relatively warm floors. So I don't want tile or flooring in those two areas other than carpet. The rest of the camper we have carpet because it's the smartest thing to do as far as debris and stuff, right?
That's what you want.
That's what I want. Yeah, we're not doing... Heidi would love to work my ass to death like we did in here, putting in all this kind of flooring. That ain't happening. And she said something about peel and stick. All I can picture is what gets peeled and stuck becomes unpeeled and unstuck. And at some point, it'd be all over the... And it's thin. It's thin. We might as well just throw those in there and cut them to fit. They're real thin. They don't really offer much for insulation or sound deadening or anything.
Okay, get out of our house.
I gotta take this tool thing out there.